Okay, so hi guys, welcome for this session. This is the last speaking session for exam preparation in the level A2. My name is Sergio Vargas, and in this class, we're gonna check some questions to talk or to debate about some specific topic. So let's gonna check the questions. So the first question that we have in this speaking part is, do you like animals and why? Personally, I really like animals. I have a respect for all life in the nature. And personally, in my home, I have a kitten, uh, a black kitten. And in the past, maybe the last year, we have here in my home a dog, a little dog, but unfortunately, this dog passed. So um, um, at this time, at the moment, only have our kitten. But in general, to me and my family, really like animals. So let's continue. So, taking account that you like animals, do you currently eat meat and why? Currently, at this time, I eat meat because I really like maybe the chicken or fish or these different preparations with these animals. Uh, uh, I really know that the bad use or maybe the abuse of people um, with this type of animals like cows or pigs or chickens, because maybe we only using these animals for take advantage of all the resources that we can obtain. But I think it's a really good bad use that, yeah, a really good bad news nowadays. The people have a really good bad use about the resources that we obtain of the animals provide for us. But I think it's difficult to me to living in meat because to get a vegetarian life here in Colombia, it's so expensive, and it's difficult for me at the moment and to to take or to get that type of life. And in another hand, I really would like the taste of some dishes that use the meat. So continue with the next question. How do you think eating meat and loving animals can be consistent? So I think it's part of a culture that you have animals that all people in your environment eat, and there are animals that you only love and take care, right? Take care for. The example here in Colombia is that we eat beef or pork or chicken, but we have an special view and a romantic view about dogs or maybe cats, even birds or fishes. But I think it's depend of the culture, right? Because in another countries it's maybe a taboo kill one of these animals that we consume here in Colombia. For example, in India, it's a problem to kill a cow, right? Because it's a maybe a divine symbol in that part of the world. And this is only one example. Maybe the other countries have something similar to with another animals, right? For example, in China, we have the conception, right, that here in Colombia, dogs and cats are only company animals, or maybe a friend, even in some cases. But in China, the people eat these animals, the in a commonly way, yeah, um, because their culture, and maybe for us is something strange, right? So let's continue. The next question is, do you think we can stop eating meat, and why? I think yes, we can stop eating meat, but what I said before, it's necessary to have a really good economy, because for example, here in Colombia, eating in a vegan or vegetarian lifestyle, it's difficult because we have to get a lot of money to eat and to buy all of all of type the different things to maybe have a good health, and to maybe get all the amino acids and vitamins that are essential in the human diet, right? And some amino acids that provide the eating meat have to be or must be replaced with another supplements, maybe. Okay, continue. How could we improve this current relationship with animals? It's difficult here in Colombia. It's difficult to improve this relationship because maybe here in Colombia we don't have the education, and we don't have the methods. Yeah, we don't have the methods to have a really good life, right? And to give a really good life for animals. So I think it's an special case, and maybe the world and the people uh, is not prepared to maybe to make a change of mind, and try to improve this relationship with animals, right? It's difficult because people right now, the only thing that they want is to obtain as lot of research as possible from animals, and maybe it's not a concern for them, maybe the damage or in nature and in this type of animals. And the last, reaching the agreement. Do you think it is possible to reach a term where human beings do not abuse animal consumption? How could it be? I think it's possible to maybe to reduce the consumption in order to don't abuse the animal consumption, the animal use. But I think the people, and especially the commercial people, it's not prepared to make this change, right? I mean, it's difficult to carry out this type of change, because it's a really good, but a really great scale change. And maybe in the future, maybe the only possibility to change the mind or in the people in general, it's gonna be maybe a crisis, with some species of animals. But I think the people don't have the ability to change their mind on time, right? Maybe in all the occasions, we have to get the limit, or I don't know, broke the limit to maybe to release the damage and or the complete fail that we are making, abusing about the animal consumption. And I think maybe in the future we're gonna have a better view and a better conscience about all these problematic situation. But at the time, or at the moment, I think it's impossible to change the general perception about this problem. So this is all for this class. This is the link for the attendance, and this is all for the exam preparation class. So thank you for staying here, and see you in a next session. Bye bye.